Imagine this. It's a typical Monday morning commute into the office. Your phone rings. It's 7:30 a.m. What could possibly be happening at the office this early? You answer to find that there is an OSHA compliance officer sitting in the conference room waiting your arrival. Immediately, your mind starts racing. Why in the world is OSHA visiting? Now let's be honest, if you're watching this video, you're likely ahead of the game in preparing for an OSHA inspection if OSHA were to show up at your facility. So in other words, you're prioritizing OSHA compliance and the safety and health of your employees. But let's dive into what you can expect from an OSHA inspection and how you can prepare. So an OSHA inspection has one purpose: to ensure that you are in compliance with OSHA's rules and regulations. Basically, it's checking to make sure that you're providing your employees with a safe and healthy work environment. So there's typically 3 stages of an OSHA inspection. Stage 1 is OSHA's opening conference. You can expect your OSHA compliance officer to begin with a brief opening conference that both you and your employee representatives can and should participate in. During the opening conference, your compliance officer should discuss with you what you should expect from the OSHA inspection. Stage 2 is the walk around, and this is the most critical stage of the OSHA inspection process. As an employer or employee representative, you have the right and should accompany your compliance officer through the duration of the inspection. Expect your compliance officer to take notes and document all facts that may be pertinent to an OSHA violation. Here's a few tips to keep in mind during the walk around. Require your compliance officer to comply with your safety rules. Take note of what your compliance officer is documenting. Do not tamper or destroy evidence. Stage 3 is the closing conference. The closing conference can be conducted either over the phone or in person. And regardless of whether or not you wish to participate in a closing conference, the inspection and the citation process will proceed. So at the closing conference, you want to accomplish 3 things. The first is to really understand the findings and any possible consequences that you may face. The second is to discuss abatements completely and any plans to correct that issue in the future. And the third is to request copies of all documentation that took place at that OSHA inspection, and also discuss the rights and responsibilities you have to appeal any possible citations. I think we all can agree that the safety and health of our employees is paramount, but that doesn't take away the nerve-wracking idea of OSHA showing up at your door. Need help with your OSHA compliance? My name's Dani Kimble. I work at the O'Neill Group. We're an insurance and risk management firm in Northeast Ohio, and we have a number of resources available to you for free to help you stay in compliance with OSHA. My contact information will be in the description below.